Okay, just got back from shopping. Got everything I need to fix this G Wagon. So we've got the repair pigtail harnesses. Thankfully they offer these in like a pre-made solution. A new connector, because that one's filled with corrosion and stuff, and it's impossible to clean out the little crevices in this thing. And I should have the antenna itself. Nice and unfilled with corrosion. So I'm gonna get these wires spliced in first thing, and then I'll get the old amplifier out and then get it hooked up, clear the fault codes, and make sure it doesn't come back again, and make sure the key fob works again. Okay, just got the new connector wired in and the new amplifier in there. I'm gonna leave the rest of this disconnected right now in case I have to get back in there for something. Maybe the fault code's still there. There's another issue, so there's gonna be some open circuit faults for like that temperature sensor and the air sensor that's disconnected from the glove box. But just to hook this back up and run the diagnostic test. Okay, so diagnostic test just got done running and looking for the fault code. It should still be here. This is it. Yeah, so I haven't cleared it yet. Do it radio, but you see now it's stored. And before it said current and stored, meaning it's currently happening, like this one, for example, because it's a capital F. So you got currently, there's an open circuit in the left taillight. So that went to stored now. So if we clear all codes in the car, run another diagnostic test to read all the codes again, it shouldn't be there anymore. Sorry, I'm getting over sickness, so I can't talk for more than like a couple of seconds at a time without my throat like drying up. Okay, every single thing cleared except for that air vent that I currently have disconnected. Now to just test the thing, I'll probably leave the diagnostic computer hooked up until I get everything reconnected. That way I can clear codes and I won't have open circuits stored for the connectors I have dangling over there. But for now, can't walk behind there. Okay, and it works again. That's great. And you don't have to stand right up next to the door. I guess I should probably know that, but I don't know why it just works right here. There's probably like the infrared transceiver is in this rough area, so it can work. Same like if the key fob battery was dead in this thing, you can still start the car with it just from like the infrared feedback through this little lens. But it should be at any distance now, back to normal. Yeah. Yep. But this is the old amplifier and connector. I don't know if you can get a good visual down in there. But you can see it's filled with corrosion when like the copper wires started to corrode away. It always turns like colors green and blue and stuff. And this was the connector. You can see down in there where the metal pins are, where the corrosion was spreading out of. So that's what did it. It just got down inside this and internally short-circuited, or whatever it was that threw that code. A lot of times you can have like those generic short circuit codes and not actually literally be a short circuit, but nevertheless this thing wasn't working obviously, and the new one is. So that's what it was. That's what got it fixed. Got the window re-glued in. That went successfully. Turns out whoever put this window in before, like for whatever reason it was out, there's no sealant on this part at all. He said that it just seemed like the other half was all glued in, and then there's just no sealant here at all. Like they just did half the job or ran out of sealant or something and thought it would be good. Evidently on larger vehicles, like 10,000 pounds and above, which this isn't, but there's like a seal, like an actual seal, like a gasket or maybe like foam tape kind of thing is what I'm imagining. I don't do windshields, so don't judge me. But evidently that's sufficient. You just sort of set it in or bolt it in or however they go in. But on passenger cars, it's typical to have them glued in, like with sealant. So maybe whoever had this out was thinking like, oh, it's like a truck windshield or like a school bus windshield. They just bolt in or whatever, but they do not. They're supposed to have sealant. So he applied sealant to it and said it should be perfectly fine. So now to just reassemble the interior here and put the glove box back together and all the paneling and route these wires correctly and zip tie them back into place how they were from the factory. And then clear the final fault codes for those things I have disconnected. And this one will be good to go.